Hello guys and welcome back to The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I am excited. We're on episode 3. Don't really know what to expect from this. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're commenting, make sure you're subscribing. I'm going to try and keep these to 20 to 25 minutes. So if you guys want more juicy content, make sure to check out all the cut content that will be in the members only videos. The members only is £3 a month. And if you want more juicy Housewives content and me reacting to it, head over there. Loads of fun stories, loads of Dance Month videos, loads of Survivor videos as well. So make sure you're feasting on all the extra content on my channel. But thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the episode, shall we?
You have to work on the 10 Commandments. Just give me 2.
Thou shalt not smoke, thou shalt not do anything bad.
Do you know what? Those are the 2 most important commandments, let's be honest. Thou shalt not do anything bad and thou shalt not smoke. I mean, those are the 2 I remember from when I did Christianity in school. Like, I feel like that's very, very obvious, no? To be fair, I have a very funny story about when I was doing my RE GCSE. If you guys in America don't know what GCSE is, it's like our exams, like our big exams that we take at like 16 years old. And I had to do religious education. That was one of my my forced ones that I had to do. Don't ask me why I had to do it. It's just my school. But I wasn't particularly good at it. So anytime I was writing an answer about Christianity, I would always be like, thou shalt not murder. Love thy neighbor. Just quoting all of the Bible quotes that I could remember, which happened to be those 2. And I used it in every single question. And I ended up getting a B. So clearly I couldn't have been that bad. But either way, it was quite funny, actually.
Like, what's bad?
Looking at porn.
Yep.
How does this 7-year-old kid know about porn? I mean, I don't know what he's on about either. So what is that?
An event at an antique store.
At an antique store.
What kind of event were you talking about?
What sort of an event are you going to be hosting at an antique store? Is it going to be your 3rd wedding? Because your husband's an antique, let's face it.
Something a little wet, not so dry.
An orgy?
Well, let's go inside.
All right,
Welcome.
to the secret door that I knew existed.
I don't know why I'm surprised, because there was literally a sign outside saying prohibition, and I was like, oh, that's when they banned alcohol in America. And that was so cool. That was actually such a cool... Wow, my mind is kind of blown right now. Hang on, whoa.
They think we're going to give them like diapers and bottles and like onesies and jammies. We're giving them Range Rovers.
Because that's what every expectant mother wants for their child, is a Range Rover. Yeah, let's start them early. Ain't no poor people problem here. Who needs diapers, nappies, formula? Nah, what they really need is a Range Rover.
5 of our 20 employees are all pregnant for the first time, and they are all having baby boys.
Is there something in the water? Is the Botox secretly impregnation juice? Ew. Impregnation juice?
You're gonna have to walk me up so I don't slip.
Those shoes are hideous. I do genuinely feel that rich people have no fashion sense. Because what are those? Not the burgundy and yellow combination. What an awful mix of colours. Who styled her this morning? Because genuinely they need to be fired.
There is no work that a woman will ever do outside the home that will be equal to what she does as a mother raising her children inside the home.
Feminism, am I right? This does sound a little bit too Mormon-y for my liking. There's a lot of Mormon things that I don't agree with, but like the most important thing you can do as a woman is be a mother. That sounds a little 1950s.
My husband left me after 11 years of marriage.
Oh, 11 years of marriage, and he just woke up one day and went, nah. Just looked at her and went, nah, you know what? It's just not cutting it for me anymore. Let me dip.
I don't think I've ever been deeply in love, no.
Rah, not even with your husband of 11 years. Yeah, this is what I mean. Why were you wanting to stay with him? If you're turning round to a producer and you're saying, actually, I don't think I've ever been in love, how can you regret the fact that you've gotten divorced? Because why are you with someone that you don't love? That doesn't compute to me.
Time for cocktails.
She's an actual fucking melon. What do you mean you started blending without the blender top on? You actual idiot. This is why these people have house people. Because they're actually incapable of doing anything on their own. She's just trying to mix some cocktails and she's made a mess. Doing a very simple thing, using a blender. Like, actually, some people just are not cut out to live on their own.
Hello, how are you? Yeah.
It's Tweety Bird.
I want that right there.
Margarita.
Margarita.
So I made them in the blender, but I didn't put the lid on.
Margaritas. Naughty. Love a margarita. Tequila. Get in my stomach. Let's do tequila shots now. No, not literally right now. It's like midday.
Grinder. What?
She's sitting there chanting Grinder whilst flashing her gash. Put it away. Put it away.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable. Her vagina is in my face.
Oh, this guy is just iconic. He actually is just hilarious. I really, really find him so entertaining. Like, he actually is just so entertaining. And I don't know why. He just entertains me.
Even though you birthed these children out of your vagina, they're my kids.
Gross.
You know, there's always one friend that your parents has who's a little bit weird, a little bit creepy, and just makes odd comments. Usually called Tim or Alan. However, this one is called Jen. Why has she got to be so sexual all the time? It's just a bit strange, personally.
Okay, so everybody have their seatbelts on? Okay, literally say a prayer.
Already did.
This guy is 15 years old and he's behind the wheel. Nah, right, I know you guys in America can start driving from when you're 16, but over here it's 17. And I technically didn't start driving until I was 17 and a half.
Driving is like such a big responsibility.
Have a strong pull-out game though.
No, he didn't mean that, right? He didn't mean what we're all thinking he meant, right? Like, no, surely not. No, come on, no. I'm not even gonna tell you how wrong that comment was from a 15-year-old. Like, actually, vom is coming up into my throat.
You need to be calmer with me and more patient. For real.
I actually could not have her in the same car as me. I might just do a little skirt and then it's all over. Okay, if you keep chatting to me, just skirt and then it's done. All right? Because you're tempting me right now. You're tempting me. You're pushing me over the edge.
Now go get me a 44-ounce Diet Coke, easy ice with lemon.
44 ounce? Fuck's that? She wants almost 1.5 liters of Coke with ice and lemon. Right, you guys in America are actually crazy. Actual crazy, because like we can get that in the UK, but they're like sealed bottles. You can't just get that in like a cup to go.
Do you know what you'd like to have? I want the pod.
I have to say, restaurants that have like 2-3 things on the menu stress me out purely because what do you mean I can only pick between these 3 entrees? What if I don't like any of them? What if I don't want to eat any of them? What am I meant to do? Starve? Come on, give me some options here.
We've always been like inseparable, but we turned 17 and he meets this girl.
Oh, your son's got a girlfriend and now he doesn't want to hang out with his mum? Who'd have guessed that? That just sounds like the fact of life. Not everyone wants to hang out with their mum when they reach 17. Like, I feel like that's a very, very fair and valid thing.
I don't know how you did 3 kids.
That's what she looked like. She looked like a sheep.
My marriage was arranged. We have to make it work. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to know the age gap between them. I feel like it's about 30 years, which is wild and crazy. That's probably why there is this disconnect and there isn't this fully flourishing relationship between you guys, is because you guys are just on 2 different ends of the spectrum.
That came with homes, money, our church, and also marrying her husband. Don't think it wasn't weird, because it was.
I'm so glad that she's addressed how weird it is. Like, I'm so glad, because up until this point, I was thinking she thought this was a-okay. I still think it is odd, it is strange, but like, it's not my life, so I'm not one to judge.
The wedding night everything was weird.
Did you guys sleep together the first night
No. Thank goodness I was on my period.
I do love Mary. I think she's so fascinating. The way she talks, the way her life story just fascinates me.
Period lasted for like at least 2 weeks. He's like, you still? I'm like, yep, I'm still on, until it got awkward.
I love the fact that girls can absolutely take advantage of guys just not knowing how periods work. Can't get away with that with me because I have too many female friends, so I know all the ins and outs, unfortunately. However, I love the fact that she was like just stretching it out for 2 weeks. Yeah, still on my period. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can't sleep together. Can't sleep together. It's gushing. It's just absolutely gushing down there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Canyon's closed. There's been a flood.
I want to hear more about your church, and I would like to come sometime.
Oh, that's sweet. I love the fact that they're just like, oh yeah, I'll come to your church and support you. I'm literally not even in your faith, but like, I'll still come support you. Big slays. That's what friendship is all about at the end of the day, is just supporting each other and making it work.
I'm gonna make my almond milk. I've had my almonds marinating in water for like 5 days now.
Make your own almond milk. Just bob down to the supermarket. It's about £2, £2.50 at most. Like, it's not that. You guys have the money. Why are you making your own almond milk? Ugh. Because at the end of the day, let's get into a rant, shall we? About different types of milk. Okay? The only thing that can be called milk is milk. Everything else is just nut juice.
I'm sorry if you guys were uncomfortable.
You see that? He put the lid on the blender. That's how you do it, Meredith. That's how you do it. Also, this is a vicious side eye that he's giving her right now, and I love that.
Chloe and I saw parts of that woman that we never need to see again, so.
Fat L is all I'm going to say. Is fat L. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to see any part of Jen Shaw's body. I feel bad slating her because she's currently in prison, but she is in prison for frauding pensioners. So actually, that's not okay.
I'll text her and let her know that we're not going to do a sleepover on Saturday, that I want to spend time with you guys.
Watching them make guacamole is making me really hungry for my lunch because I've got enchiladas in the fridge and I'm very excited to eat them and just whack a load of guacamole over them, some jalapenos. Naughty.
I didn't know which burner to turn off, so I just left both.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you, Miss Mary.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
This is just a really, really strange relationship that they have. Like, it's really passive aggressive and strange. Is that weird to say? Just not vibing with it. I'm not vibing with it.
If I'm still spoiled.
You're spoiled rotten. I was nothing like neither of you.
You didn't say that, did you?
Yeah. I was the cream of the crop.
You're a brat right now.
Another weird interaction. I can't work out whether it's banter or whether it's passive aggressiveness. Like, I just can't work it out. This is such a weird dynamic that I've not seen in a relationship before. It feels like it's flirty banter, but it also feels like it's passive aggressive bitching. I don't know where I stand. I don't know how to feel about this situation.
And forget the girlfriend, please. He's going to boarding school, if that's what I say. He doesn't know that yet, though.
Oh, because that is exactly what's going to cause you to get closer with your child. It's definitely not going to push him further away and make him rebel more, make him resent you. I don't know. Just things to think about, maybe. Another person who knows how to use a blender. Fantastic. Okay, maybe it is just Meredith. Maybe it's not rich people. Maybe it's just Meredith that can't use a blender.
I don't want to go to boarding school because I can't be around my girlfriend.
That was an unnecessary reaction. That was so unnecessary. Why are we doing the whole... He's in love. He's had his first, relationship. Everyone's going to go through it. Just let him have it. God, some people are actually just so against love, and it's so frustrating. Sometimes they're just haters like me, but sometimes they're just actively seeking to destroy. Oh, the vibes are unmatched at this kind of church. I just feel like they're a fun vibe. I just love it. It's a good vibe. The music is funky. Doesn't sound like we're attending a funeral. It's just good vibes and I love it.
I'm really impressed with how Mary seems to connect with her congregation.
When you see someone doing their job and they enjoy it, They have a passion for it. And everyone around them has a passion for what they're doing. It's phenomenal. It's amazing.
I asked Carrie to cry for me.
I know, but you need to hire someone like where it's like you have to cry now, you know?
Hiring a professional crier. Also, why is she getting ready a day before the party? Is this like a practice run? That is ridiculous. Second of all, let's go back to the professional crier. Have you really got nothing better to spend your money on than a professional crier?
I can't believe Meredith cancels the sleepover. Chloe is in her first year of college, Meredith. She don't want to hang out with you. You know, my feelings are hurt now.
I feel like that's such a bad faith take on this whole situation. I think that's exactly why she wants to spend time with her daughter, because her daughter is going to be away at college, and if she's going away soon, then yeah, she probably will want to hang out with her child. I feel like obviously Meredith's not telling the truth about the whole situation. Jen, get off your high horse. It was a sleepover. Get a grip. What are you, a 9-year-old little girl?
What's the deal? If no one's gonna believe you're pregnant.
I don't know if I would have been as brazen as to just go up to a pregnant woman and go start feeling a bump. I feel like that is an invasion of privacy that I wouldn't feel comfortable breaking. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'd be comfortable touching anybody and just be like, ooh. Like, I just feel like that's really weird. I feel like that's very odd, very strange, and this could result in a harassment claim in the company. Ew! Ew! Why does her leg look like gammon? Like, you know how gammon's like bound up by those strings? That's exactly what her legs look like currently. I actually think she's got the worst fashion on the show. Like, every single outfit I seem to hate.
Time out. Rewind. Is Mary Cosby coming to this party?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What is Jen's hatred for Mary? Because I refuse to believe that it's still over this poxy hat hospital comment. Like, surely not. Surely you're not still pissed off about that, of all things. Like, come on, get a grip, woman.
How is this still kicking? Like, it should be dead and buried.
Because it's Jen, and Jen seems to think that everyone's out to get her, and that everything is a personal attack on herself. Oh, it's so jarring, this sort of, like, victim complex that she's got. It's actually jarring.
So that just proves to me Mary doesn't really care about my feelings.
Okay, I can't believe that we're on episode 3 and we're still discussing this. But she didn't make a comment about your aunt. Do you see what I mean? Like, she's found out that Meredith is now, like, hanging out with Mary, and suddenly, oh, now this is a personal attack. This is a personal attack. You're not really my friend then.
You cannot go be friends with her and be friends with me. I'm not saying choose. I'm just saying, tell me.
But you are saying choose. You literally just said you can't be friends with her and be friends with me, but I'm not saying choose. Well, if I'm being honest, if someone's given me that ultimatum, I don't want to be friends with you. Why would I want to be friends with someone who's giving me an ultimatum about our friendship?
And you know, if y'all didn't...
Yeah, this is quite a slay dress, to be fair. This is a good outfit. I like this. Yeah, fine. But did it take you a whole team to get you ready? Yeah, so is it really your work? No.
I love the 1920s.
I gotta say, I love the commitment that everyone's given to these outfits. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. I think they look very, very sweet and cute. So yeah, big slays all round, honestly.
Thank you. This was my take on the theme.
But I was wondering if she misread the invitation because it was a 1920s party, not a 1970s party.
Yeah, the bell bottoms, they're not giving 20s. They're giving, yeah, like she said, they're giving 70s. And she even said to Lisa, oh, it's not a 70s party, it's a 20s party, so why has she got bell bottoms on? I love the fact that they had to remind the audience. Do I love the fact? Actually, no, I don't love the fact. I think that's horrendous. Why would you touch the performers? That's just weird.
Her over in the corner with Mary M. Cosby? Oh my... Lord have mercy.
Because this is the end of the world. This is the end of the world, guys. Everything's going to come crashing down. It's all over. Let me just go run out on the street and run in front of a speeding streetcar because, do you know what? Clearly, this is it. This is all over. The end of the world. Mary and Meredith are friends. Ah! Well, that was an episode and a half. That was crazy. There was so much going on. Jen plummets to the bottom of my favourite Housewives. I think currently, the people I'm enjoying, Heather at the top, Mary second, Whitney third, Meredith fourth, Lisa fifth, and then I think sick that I'd have to put Jen, just because she's so annoying and she's so jarring, and the victim complex is starting to get on my nerves. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff you guys do so well, and I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.